Jeez.
It's Takahata. I run
Yeah,
the Weary
listen,
101.
dude. I got verbal dyslexia, right? Besides having amygdalitis, I can't read.
That's rough, buddy.
I know. I know. So what's it like, you know, being a bartender? You know, you get any interesting customers coming in recently?
Yeah, we got Haruka Caribou
That's
swings
so
on by
nice
there
of
every
you.
now and then. We, of
I'm a
course,
giver,
have
too.
the Shogun girls
Kelly
who
Off
swung
has
by.
gifted a
Mama
tier
Vale
1 sub
is
to
always
Script
kind enough to
underscore
swing on
Daddy.
by.
They have given 4 gift subs
God,
in the
what
channel.
else can I say? Fifi, there's many a VTuber swings on by. You never know. Hell, a lot of them probably lurk as well.
Oh yeah, lurking right now.
Oh, who knows who's lurking right now?
I got
It's
you.
careful clean these glasses while we chat, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You gotta stay, you know, gotta stay clean, you know. COVID.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Yeah. Listen, you know, you could arguably say that you're the only bar open during COVID-19. You could say that.
Oh, if only I could actually technically say that, man. Wouldn't that be great?
You could. I mean, you could just, you know, say and.
I should be the only bar that's open right now.
Yeah, you should be the only. No, you
Yeah,
could
I
say
know
you're
it.
the. You could say I'm the only VTuber bar open right now. That's using your noggin right
Well,
there.
that would not be true. There's other
Oh
VTuber
shit!
bars
What
out
did I
there.
just do?
I
I don't know. I just clicked the button. What was that? The magic was broken for a second.
Help me! Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, that was a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, we went on a journey there.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Great infinity shot.
Yeah, that was something. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, bartender.
Bartender. Yeah, well, there's a Japanese bartender. He's a very talented man as well. There are several other people out there who run cafes, and there's some other bartenders out there. There's plenty of people out there making different things.
Explain to me what the cat daddy thing is. What's
What's going on with that thing?
yeah? What's up with that thing? That thing
Okay,
over
so
there.
this is, if you can believe this shit. So, like, I inherited this bar from my uncle, right?
Yeah.
So, this is the cat daddy drink machine. So I took it over to this scientist. Like, he's kind of a mad scientist in his own way, but he's an artist in his own right as well. He said it was a forbidden machine, and he unlocked some nodes on it, and he wrote the forbidden text, and now it can take your memes and turn them into liquid dreams, because with 500 bits, it can turn that bit into a drink. But apparently, it's going to expand, possibly. It's hard
Expand.
to say what's going to happen. I don't know, dude. It's like an RPG. That thing you keep going back to and upgrading.
Oh my.
And that mad scientist's name is Script Daddy, and he is number 3, gifting subs in your chat.
Yeah. Script daddy. Nice. Oh, I wonder what else can he script.
Well, he's a man of very many talents and madness.
Oh, okay.
Why do they call me mad? I'm actually quite happy. That absolute madman.
Yeah.
Why do they call me mad? I'm not mad. I'm quite happy. He says, cackling.
Yeah, why does he call himself daddy though, man? Is he got that dad bod or something?
No, well, he also has a wrestling character in one of our shows who's like 8 feet tall.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's
giant bipedal cat.
almost as tall as that Resident Evil 8 girl, you know?
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
She's like 9 foot, so that's
Hilarious.
rough. Yeah. What do you think about that? You like that Resident Evil 8 girl? You want to get crushed?
Nah, I'm good.
What if she came into your bar right now?
Well, it wouldn't make sense. I didn't give her permission. She can't cross the threshold.
Oh, okay.
Got her in her own vampiric logic.
Yeah, those damn vampires.
I've salted the pathway. She can't get in.
Oh, that's right. You gotta invite vampires in first.
Yep, got her.
Yeah,
Got him.
Got him. So let's start with a very basic question. One of the first questions, you know, of many, and that is, how'd you get into VTubing? You know, how'd you get into this, you know, this universe?
Well, it all kind of was weird. It was just because of a mutual fan between myself and Iron Mouse.
Okay.
He mentioned that Iron Mouse was a big fan of Helsing Ultimate Abridged, which I had worked on. From there, I made introductions to Iron Mouse. I knew of the like models, but I didn't really know much about it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just went on there. I thought it was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And I just saw her interacting with the chat, having a great time. She was super kind and very, very nice. She invited me to be on Lewdcast. Now, around this point, actually, I was having some issues with some of my own personal work stuff. I was really unsatisfied with some of the things I was working on. And
Okay.
I was kind of hitting that. I think we all hit that point at some point, right?
Mhm.
So I was waiting in the waiting room for the Lewdcast because I got to be one of the first guest stars on that show, and I was like blown away by that. And when I watched Melody, Vale, and Mousy all interacting with one another, I realized finally what this was. It is a fully interactive, self-curating visual novel.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like kind of like how I saw what this was, and I went like, "Holy fuck!" And it's like everyone has larger than life personas, like professional wrestling, and the whole business functions along the same way of independent, like
Yes.
independent talents. And some people put under associations to keep performing their art. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god! And the only limit is your own creativity and whatever technology is available to you, and the TOS of the site you're on.
Absolutely.
I
I abide by the.
It's foreboding. It was foreboding, and I
abide by the TOS, Mr. Twitch Ambassador, please.
Aha! You cannot stop me.
Oh,
I have diplomatic immunity.
I didn't do it. I did not do anything.
No, I still have the badge. So finally, when I lose that badge one day, everyone's gonna be like, "It just got revoked," and I'm like, "Excellent, good. I'm proud of all of you."
I actually learned how to become a Twitch ambassador. You have to go to the HQ in real life. Very intriguing. Anyway.
I don't think that was how I signed up. I signed the agreement, but I did go to TwitchCon, so maybe that counted.
I talked to a different Twitch ambassador. I guess they told me a different story.
Well, here's the thing. I will be frank. I think it's because COVID hit and because of the border crossing. I was Canadian.
Okay, yeah. This is before they got it before COVID.
Yeah, no. The ambassador actually contract went through actually around Christmas time. It was re-upped from a previous thing we did previously with D&D, and it's odd timing on that one, but I'm very flattered and of course very appreciative that I get to do this, and it's kind of interesting because. I think I'm the only ambassador who's a VTuber, unless someone else has that, which I would not be shocked. If
I think you might be the first to start, but I know a friend who was I met through VR chat. She's Annie. She's a Twitch ambassador. She's a Valorant esports pro for Cloud9.
Oh shit, nice.
And then she started becoming a VTuber, so I don't know. I guess you could be classified as the first.
I mean, there's always a bigger fish, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You're a bartender. She's playing Valorant. You know.
Different, bit of a different thing, right?
Yeah, a little different. You know.
A little bit different.
A little different. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Wow, someone came in. That was interesting.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah. That's cool. I like that, you know?
Did you hear that, actually? That's when someone walks into the bar.
Man, I should have something like... Wait, I don't have any... God, I wish I was in VR right now, because I could show you the audience is just all blank. There's just nobody... There's no seat. You know what I mean? It's like empty. That's a joke I like to pull when I interview people. I turn the camera around, and they just see like these empty seats. You're like, yeah, that's my audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky ghosts.
Yeah, a lot of ghosts. Anyway, so you got introduced by watching or being a part of Lewdcast.
Yeah.
Are you lewd? You have to be.
Not really. Not really. Not anymore.
Oh yeah, you outlived those days, right?
It's the reason why I'm 95 weeks sober. Yeah, but that is, I mean, there's nothing. I will say this. I think it is fantastic to be free of shame in that regard. There's no shame in being lewd, though. If you're being,
that's true.
If you controlling your own being, having control over your own sexuality and deciding how to explore it, that's your fucking that's your freedom.
That's absolutely right, sir.
It's your freedom. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, it's your freedom.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you liking my tweets when I'm dancing. You know, that's just artistic. You know, it's just
that's my freedom. I'm gonna like that ass.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Listen, I can do those dances in VR. You know, I can show you a real good time.
Bruh.
You interested?
Bruh.
You interested or not?
I don't know how to answer this question. If I say yes, what does that mean? If I say no, what does that mean?
It just means you get to watch me dance. What's wrong with that?
Are you streaming this on Discord, or do I gotta watch it on your Twitch stream? How did we do in this?
Well, not right now, but I stream it all the time, dude.
Well.
Yeah.
More for me to know.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with dancing. As a matter of fact, I like seeing dances with you and the rest of them.
Oh, the rest of them.
Oh, yes, the rest of them.
Mm.
For those who are interested, that would, of course, be the wonderful dancing girls.
Yes. You're talking
the
about...
list. The list goes on because I saw a video where there's 15. I'm like, okay, shit, I don't know them all. Like, and then, at this point now, I don't know. Now I can't start naming them.
Oh, my. You're talking about Ayumi and her...
Yes,
yes,
Ayumi's
yes.
videos I was referring to.
Yes. It's a good friend of mine. In fact, she was actually a fan of me before she started. And then
That's wonderful.
And then she started, and now look at her. Now I'm the fan of her.
Yeah, hell yeah. She's getting... The dancing stuff's really going well for her, right?
Yeah, it's... You know, we can make you dance, too.
Someday, if I ever get a 3D model.
Yeah, one of these days soon, we'll make you dance.
One of these days.
What if you were in the middle and then all the girls around you?
Okay, here's the thing. I believe that everything great that happens to my character, there must be an equal terrible thing that happens to him. So that can happen, but then what terrible thing befalls him afterwards?
It's all dudes.
Oh, that's true. Dang.
I mean, not all of them, but I meant like, you know, after you get like the 15 girls and the one guy, then they all go into like muscly men avatars right after.
Ah.
What's my pronouns? He/him. You know, I have anime girlitis. Listen, do I have to explain my lore here? Like, listen, one day I was a strong, independent man. You wake up and you're just like, well, I have boobas, and I suffer every day. And
yeah,
I can't.
Yeah,
I also have TWS, thick waifu syndrome. When I look down, I can't see my feet. You know, it's very problematic. You wouldn't understand, right?
I think I do.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
I was infected with chemical X.
Really?
Yeah, someone slipped it into my drink.
Damn. What happened?
I woke up and I was anime.
My God.
My botomes, my otome bones, they always hurt.
That's unfortunate. But
well,
at least you just got a bar, right? At least you got a job.
That's fair enough. I mean, this was my uncle's bar, but
yeah.
I mean, like, change it from the Weary Bastard to the Weary 101.
The Weary Bastard.
Yeah, that's what it was called, but a little bit on the nose.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking about calling it the Tired Himbo.
My next question, how was your debut? You know, when you actually debut, when you after going on Lootcast, doing all that stuff, and you eventually started debuting, how did it feel?
Oh fuck. Well, I mean, it was 6-week turnaround on everything. I realized I needed to take a break, and I was immediately consumed with this concept, and I just went, who do I ask to make this? And in my head, it almost immediately snapped to being a bartender. Because, like, for me, I want to be able to talk about my sobriety and, like, my issues with drinking.
Yeah.
In, I think, a way that is incredibly healthy and helpful. And I felt like being a bartender is, like, I believe I am a showman. I like to be a showman. I like to put on a show. And a bartender is a showman. He's also someone to talk with, and it's something I like to do. So, I mean, in the end, one second, sorry. All right, hold on. I got to power up my camera here at the bar. 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah.
No, the bar. Yeah, you know, we're all sucking this goddamn battery dry in Anime City. There we go. Okay. So, you know, I gave the shout out. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for someone to do this. Who would you recommend? And I got suggested Kaminiki, who made myself. And she did such a fan-fucking-tastic job. And then we went through Nokoyama to rig. Now, the way I was looking at this, I was looking at debuts. I watched some debut videos, and there were a couple of things that I focused on. They focused on chatting and getting to know the character rather than a game. So the debut should just be the person. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Because it's like understanding this. Like I used to like watch wrestling all the time. I watch wrestling all the time.
Favorite
I
wrestler.
understand the concept of it. I understand the concept of a debut. You know, like the concept of a debut is you hype up that level. Thank you so much. You hype up that concept so everyone gets really excited, and you can debut it with the biggest audience possible to be able to show it up. You build up a lot of hype, and then people see what it's all about, and then people stick around if they want. I understood that concept, but I wanted to do it my own way. One of the things I noticed with VTubing was like everyone had the really cool kick-ass character models, and that was amazing. But no one really played around with setting that much aside from yourself. You were one of them.
I'm one of them?
Yes, you have a setting. You're in one right now.
Yeah.
But I mean on a live 2D though. On a live 2D premise.
I'm just 3D, bro. Listen, I'm
you're 3D. You're
I'm
3D.
Three-dimensional,
You are.
man.
You're 3D. I wish I was that deep. But there's only 2D's level of depth with me. Maybe half a D sometimes.
I gotcha.
So with this, I was looking at it like, okay, if I saw it like a visual novel, I immediately imagined a visual novel, and this image of a bar under a couple of like futuristic overpasses buried deep down came into my head here. And it's interesting because I really enjoy the game Valhalla. I quite enjoyed that game, which was cyberpunk bartending action. I wish that was the only cyberpunk bartending game out there, but there's lots of really good ones out there. And this is true as well. I actually never beat the game, but I bought the soundtrack, and I would listen to the soundtrack endlessly. So while I was working on this character model, I reached out to the creator of the Valhalla soundtrack. Now, Michael Kelly, a very, very nice man. He was kind enough. A couple years prior, when I was starting to get like sober, I messaged him and I thanked him for his music. I had been very fortunate in my career to be able to have been sent those kinds of messages where someone tells you that your work has affected them in a positive way. And I was able to do that to him, and that meant a lot to me. When I was building this bar, I immediately imagined the Valhalla music in my head, and it just started pumping. I'm just like, because I'd been listening to it for so fucking long while I was getting sober at the same time. Like some of those tracks drive me wild. Every Day Is Nice. Like they all get me really hard. Like they hit my music hard. You know what I mean? Like they slap, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Sorry, they get me hard. They hit hard. You know,
they hit me hard, dude.
They hit me in a way that like makes me feel emotional. Like I actually really feel that beat because I don't. Maybe repetition is the source of everything, but I approached Michael Kelly, asked him if it would be okay to use his music in the debut, and he gave me permission. And I went, holy fuck! Now I get permission to use the music that helped inspired me on this night. And then I'm like, I want to do the bar aesthetic. And then I immediately went, I want to get a bar aesthetic. I reached out to 7M, who was so good. He was so good with his designs and how sleek they were. They looked very believable. And the best thing is he matched the art style to and the coloring style of my character to this set. And that's how good 7M was. And that is the logo behind me. That was the first thing that was ever made, though. That was made by Citric King, the first guy I'd ever worked with. One of the first guys in my community I ever commissioned. And I will always work with him because of one reason. The first time I ever commissioned somebody, and the first time he had ever been commissioned, this is how the conversation went down. Hey, dude, I want to do blank. No, that will look stupid. And I went, and you know what? He was fucking right, and he showed me what looked better, and it was better. And I was like, oh, fuck. In his first time ever working with me, he immediately just went, nah, fuck you. That idea is not good. And I appreciated the honesty. And that's the kind of guy, you want to work with. And he made the logo to the Weary 101. I'm very proud of that, too. And then the implementation, it came down to having to put a whole fucking team together. Like, I had to commission somebody for the effects for all the emotes. Because one of the things I liked about what Twitch can be is how, like, a follow, a sub, they can all trigger different things in a setting as you want. Since this was a visual novel aesthetic, it should come in like a visual novel, like a scene from a manga panel. And that's the whole idea. That's why when you get a sub or a follow, an effect happens like this, right? And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what doing it. But I wanted to hit it on an aesthetic level. I wanted the actual interactions to matter. Now, bits I've always felt a little bit strange about, because bits I've always found to be like, oh, the physical representation of money. I never knew quite what they could be used, what they could be worked with, you know. And that Script Daddy, he's just always been a genius with this. He's come up with so many different things. He actually was able to treat bits like bees. I don't even explain it. He's able to do that shit. He's a wizard with code. He's just a great guy. He's really talented. And I told him what I wanted the machine to do. I wanted it to compress the bits so they disappear and a drink pops out. Like, that's the lamest term. We had a dozen different ways of describing it, and then we landed on this design for the effect, roughly. And then 2 days beforehand, 7M design, like, he actually got the machine made. 2 days before
that's
debut.
quick.
This was down to the fucking wire to get that machine done in time.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to hit it on a third level. I wanted to really have something fucking no one's ever seen before. Like, you've seen a VTuber before. You've probably seen a VTuber in a setting before, but you ever seen that level of integration? That's kind of like, that's, and then I hit it on like all these different notes, and I feel like that resonated with a lot of people. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a debut I was really proud of. Now, the day of debuting, I hit power on my computer and I had a panic attack.
Computer died.
No, I had a panic attack. I just hit power and I started panicking.
Oh, shit.
Dude, it was 6 weeks of work, though, man. Like, it was 6 weeks of all this build up to something. And I'm just like, man, I haven't even like, we did a tech test the night before and everything was working. And it wasn't a matter of a tech issue, because I knew something was going to go wrong no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what. Like, no matter what, something's going to go wrong. So just roll with it, right? It just, like, in the end, just tough on through it. Like, because I used to snap all the time about tech issues, and I think I've just immunized myself through sheer rage. I knew something was going to go wrong, and something did. And there you go. But leading up to it, man, I was just so nervous because it was gambling on myself, and that was petrifying. Because I was equal parts excited and terrified at the same fucking time, and I did not know if that was a good or bad thing. It was like investing in the stock market.
Oh, you invested in GameStop?
No, I did not.
Yeah, don't, dude, because it's done, dude. It's
I heard
dead.
one piece of advice. If you heard about it, you're too late.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
You heard about it, you're too late.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. But look at you, man. You debuted. You're killing it, bro.
It was a crazy debut night. I got to debut to Every Day Is Night, one of my favorite tracks from Valhalla, and bobbing up. Everyone was just super happy. Everyone was really impressed with how fluid the model was, designed by Kaminiki and just rigged by Nokoyama. They did such fantastic work, and I was just so happy that I was able, to really give them a just so their art could be seen so by so many people. Like, they did such a fantastic fucking job, and they deserve to be commissioned forever, because of how great they did. Yeah. No, it was a wild fucking night, to say the least. Was rated after rated after rated after rated. I think it was Entrea, Fruit, Mouse, and Neanders.
And those people.
Yeah, that was a wild fucking night. That was we peaked at 4,500.
Woo!
And yeah, we stayed stable at 1,700 on average, and since then we've cultivated our own fan base, we're our own little group, and it's growing.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I see that sometimes you take in patrons,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And then you know, it's like your own talk show in a way, but like it's in a bar setting, so it's different.
Oh yeah, a little bit different. The whole point of a bartender is to talk to people, right?
Well, you got to convince them to spend some money, and be like, hey, I'll make you this drink, bro.
Bro, you got to drink responsibly, though, bro.
Yeah, obviously, it's your job.
Obviously, man.
Yeah, you got to make
Never
sure.
drink outside your means, man. Or
Yeah, absolutely. That was a wonderful story, My story for my debut, non-existent. I woke up like this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was it.
So who cursed you?
Who cursed me? Listen, mine was a grand experience. Okay, I once was a man by the name of Kenny K. Kona, brother. I don't know what that was, but some distant memory, and I was a bearded man, and then he went on a grand weird adventure where he wanted to collect 100 waifus and VR, and then he did. And then someone's like, you should do 51 more for the Pokemon meme. Like 151, like the first starter. And I was like, all right. And so I did. Is Rebel talking about this? Listen, he asked the question, all right? Anyway. Yeah, so I clicked 151 waifus. And then they betrayed me and turned me into a waifu. And I must live with this condition.
And that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. I was on top of the world. I was like Karam King, and then like they just betrayed me and turned me into a waifu, one of them. Now look at me.
Trade is a very. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of different sides to that tale.
Yeah. Some say I enjoy it. Some say.
Yeah, some would probably believe that.
Listen, I don't know what.
If I go to your house, how many copies of Ranma 1/2 are in your collection?
Well, listen, buddy.
Oh, you not like this level of call out?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know about that boomerang me. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. Yeah, ramen at 1.5, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Actually, I'm just joking. But, you know, that actually gives me because, okay, when I first had this character, I actually wanted to have a character that's both male and female. So, like, imagine if, like, a poof of smoke and then just, like, go male and then go female. You know what I mean? Because I don't think anyone VTuber's done that.
That's your freedom as a performer.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Like, there's no rule book for this. Like, there are lessons to be learned that other people do, but there's no rule book for this shit, you know? That's why I remember when I read up the story about how like Melody debuted and everyone cried that that's unfair. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Just fucking. She went work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I mean, like I actually.
And then work harder afterwards.
Well, in VR, but yeah. She's a nice lady. Like, people are just jealous, man. It's because they didn't think about it first.
People be salty.
People listen. There's a whole salt mine, you know. Waiting for them.
The floor, the walls are salt, or the ceiling salt.
Absolutely.
The air itself is salt.
Absolutely. It's just it's whatever, man. You know. The interesting thing is, don't hate the play, hate the game. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. You heard my
right now. I got a little rambunctious puppy right now beside me.
Don't worry about it. I got a dog too. They're very sick though, so they might try and lick themselves. I might have to snap my fingers to convince them not to.
Or mine's just sitting here panting like a big fat ass.
What kind of dog?
Pug.
Ah, pug. Mine's a Shar-Pei.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Anyway, next question.
Thank God for dogs right now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Man's best friend. I mean, that is literally.
We're asking a lot of them right now.
Yeah. So since you debuted, has everything been good? You said you cultivated a nice community. You've been growing. You've been doing good.
Well, I'm trying to figure out my schedule. Truthfully, I'm trying to figure out where the best times for me to be me are. You know. I've been trying out the afternoons. I've been trying out the early afternoons for Europeans. I've been trying out the evenings. The evenings do pretty good. Friday night, as always. A clusterfuck of shows, but I think that's the best night to put my favorite show, Yes, Love Adventure Go, which is where I play we play bad dating sims and bad visual novels.
Listen, dating Colonel Sanders is not a bad dating sim, all right?
It is fucking terrible. It is money went into this instead of feeding hungry children.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Truth.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Think of all the money that could have gone into like they could have bought so much KFC at their own company with that and fed children.
I know. Jeez.
Yep. I'm also starting off soft, dude, because you don't want to go too deep into the filthy. We'll get to Ditzy Demons Are in Love with Me eventually.
Of course, man. You ever visual novel? You ever done a Kadoa Shoujo?
Kadoa Shoujo? No, yeah. I don't think I'd want to do that to that one because that one's actually wholesome. It
is wholesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. That's actually it's like it humanizes people with disabilities, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I shit on games when I do yes.
Well,
it's not appropriate. I'm like literally, I literally would be making fun of handicapped people, and I'm not doing that.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant just playing it.
I don't know if I'd ever want to play visual novels. I played a bunch of them when I was younger, and it feels like you just click next to be given sex.
Listen,
Here's
how about you? Go ahead.
Here's blah, blah. Kunichi Karatara is just a young boy. Then one day an anime happens, and wouldn't you know it, they have problems. So he helps out the anime girls who don't feel good about themselves by saying, just believe in yourself. And they have 5 hours of tantric sex with 10 orgasms.
Hell yeah. Amen, brother.
Amen. But like, come on, that shit rated $15.99.
Yeah, I
Overwhelmingly
got you,
positive. It's just like, come on, like these games are garbage. Like they're just they reward a very toxic mindset, which is just being nice. You'll be given sex. It's not how it works.
True.
You know.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens if you're in a visual novel?
Well, that's different.
Oh.
First of all, I want to see the writing. I got notes. I already have.
Okay.
I would already have notes because I myself am like such a fucking stubborn
Wait,
asshole.
that's actually that's a 5-head move right there, dude. Put all the VTubers literally into a visual novel.
It depends. That would probably be pretty good in-house, but I mean, who decides who's in what? Oh, you just imagine.
Oh, DLC, man. You gotta make.
Just imagine not making the cut and how that would feel.
Ooh.
Fuck. Yeah. Good luck on that one. Imagine not making the cut. That would so much drama. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's why tier lists are terrible.
All right, Gregor.
There's a VTuber dating sim.
On one, though.
Yeah, what? All right, man. Yeah, if I'm not in it, I'm gonna cry, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
1 second here, dude. My dog.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Listen, you got legitis. You know, it's okay. The drama on Twitter would be insane. Yeah, it probably would be, honestly.
So what's up?
So what's up? Oh, anyways. So, any VTubers you watch or enjoy? You know, you talked about Iron Mouse, VTojo people, but anybody else?
I watch a little bit of Iron Mouse whenever I can. I watched my friend Little Karibo, my friend Yibo on YouTube. I try and watch Ollie when I can. I truthfully don't have a lot of time to watch VTubers.
Okay.
I don't have as much time to watch as much as I'd like to truly be able to watch everyone's content, but there's just not enough hours in the fucking day.
No, I got you. I'm the same way. Like once you like do it yourself, you don't have time to watch others. You know what I mean? Is it like
not as much?
Yeah. It's like if you do it yourself, it's kind of like being a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer. You know, once you're in it, you can't really watch others if you're committed. You know.
Not enough time in the day, man.
Yeah,
not enough time in the day.
You just watch clips.
Like I felt bad. Some of my YouTuber friends was, you watch that big video I did? I'm like, dude, it's 2 hours. I didn't. and I don't care about that stuff. I like you sometimes you do videos I like, sometimes you do videos I don't care about. I feel bad. I can't watch everything you do. I like you. I just feel bad, you know.
I just watch clips, man. Clips are 1 minute, so it's good enough, you know. Highlights.
I'm back.
Yeah, you are back.
Yeah.
Thought you were doing some Ninja Gerudo moves or something.
No, this my lower body is invisible.
Yeah, I get you, man. I have a lower body.
Yes, you do, young lady.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
No problem.
I saw that you started doing tweets where it's like you talking about being sober, but also like other ones where just like, hey, it's Friday, it's gonna be Saturday, things like that. How'd you get into that? You just wanted to like give a little message to like your like on Twitter, like you post a video where you're just like talking for like 40 seconds about like, hey, it's Friday, it's gonna be Saturday.
Oh, I don't know. Just I have like a minute, and I just feel like recording a message sometimes.
Yeah,
just like I don't know. There's enough fucking negativity on the fucking timeline. How about just someone saying, "Hey, don't worry, we're gonna fucking get through this shit."
True.
Like I don't know. Like sometimes you just fucking need to hear that shit because in the end, we are gonna get through this shit.
Yeah.
You know, we'll look back at this time we're in right now, and we'll reflect upon it very painfully, but we'll get through it.
It's gonna be weird, man. You're gonna like, I don't know if you want to have kids, but one day, you know, somebody will tell their kids to be like, oh yeah, Corona, you know, COVID-19. I live for that.
Watching the 10th documentary about it.
You're like, God damn it, dude! I already watched this shit.
It's our World War II. It's our World War II documentaries.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You weren't there.
You don't know how it felt like.
You don't get it, man. You didn't go through it, man.
You didn't know what it was like being in that Walmart, having to step 6 feet away.
The only people who are right are the people who particularly grew up around my exact era.
Listen, you know what it felt like to have no toilet paper and wipe your ass, all right?
Mm-hmm. No toilet paper.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there any you watched a lot of anime? That would be a stupid question, but
I don't. Not anymore. I don't.
okay, not anymore. But any waifus from any animes you fancy? You'd be like, damn.
Aish Clan from the Catarl Empire of Outlaw Star. Mirko from My Hero Academia.
Ooh, more recent one.
Mm-hmm. No, recent addition. My Hero's got some. My Hero has some pretty cool characters. I like the show. Probably the last modern day show I really like. I'm trying to think if anybody else really jumps out there. Like there's like a trillion tomboys. I just can't pick one.
You're into tomboys?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
listen, we can find you some tomboys in VR.
no, I don't. It'll work itself out.
Okay. You'll hop in. I'll just line them up. Like, all right, here's there you go, man. Pick which one you want. I could hook a brother up, you know.
That I got. What are their personalities like though?
I don't know, man. We'll figure that out when we cross that bridge, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You'll pick the one. You go on the date with them in VR. How about that?
Long way off then.
Yeah, it's a long way off. Once you take off the headset, you just say that wasn't real. You just say it's fake and just go to bed.
Yeah, you just say they do 3 Hail Marys and throw salt over your shoulder and you're back to normal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah. I could see you running running a bar in 3D and then like VTubers come up actual in 3D and then like they just like go give me a drink. You know what I'm saying? That's the evolution for you.
It is interesting, and I have considered such a thing. I like my 2.5D bar. It feels approachable. But I know there'll be a place for 3D. That'll be when I have a rocket launcher and I have to blow up a mech that's coming.
Shit. Gonna blow everyone up, dude. Ooh, what if it was a role-playing bar? You just have like imagine like just random ass like anime characters. You get like Goku popping in. You got like just like I don't know. Whatever you want.
It's pretty cool with the people we have who swing by the chat and acting character. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like a VR.
I'm looking forward to being able to have more people swing on by once I have an interview area. That's the next stage.
Yeah.
I'm adding more to my set.
How'd you when you got a Twitch partner, how did it feel? Was that a long time ago or was that more recent?
Well, that was a long time ago. It was a very long time ago. It was cool. It was before there was affiliate actually.
Oh, so this is when you had to have like 500 to 1,000 viewers, like the OG stuff.
No. I was in the in-between stage. This was before the affiliate program.
Oh, so it's just the okay. So
this
like,
was just straight up partnership. This is when they lowered the threshold for partnership. That's when I got partnership.
Okay. So this is like what, 3-4 years ago, 2?
About 3 years ago, yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. Now look at you now. You top of the world.
Am I? Oh, we'll see.
All right. I see. I'm just testing you. I can tell you're very humble. You know. I like to test my guests to see if
you gotta earn that shit every day.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm an analyst. All right. I'm analyzing you. Yes.
You're wondering how clean this glass is, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to know, dude. I can't get infections, you know. Jeez.
Oh my,
it's
a new
clean.
sub. Does this mean you've come to play with
Don't
me?
worry.
Night V1 sip.
Hey, Nightbite, thanks for 6 months. Nice. All right. Any plans this year? I mean, like in terms of just anything. Any plans for the new year?
Yeah, we are going 3D this year.
Okay.
So as soon as possible, actually. I already have a lot of ideas. I'm going to be doing some skits with that as well. On top of that, I wish I could spoil shit, but I have so many fun things planned for the bar because
Not keep it a secret.
It's going to be like a show to itself. There's going to be some new characters swinging on by.
Oh.
We'll see, but that's a ways off. That's a ways off.
I get you.
All things in their own way.
Basically, what you're saying is stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. But I will say, this isn't the only frame you're going to be seeing involving my bar. There will be another one soon, too. There'll be multiple parts to this set, and I can't wait to add that next part. As a matter of fact, I believe I need to actually have a meeting with 7M in a couple weeks about that.
Ooh.
He's busy, very busy.
You know, it's
You know,
interesting. Sorry.
I made the set. I had to get in line again. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah. The interesting thing is because I'm in 3D and I have like everything, I thought about going 2D just to have an option.
Yeah.
To go both. You gotta go both ways, you know. So I thought about doing 2D as well.
I looked at the options. I just love this one the most. I just like the way it looked.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it made more sense because I literally play in VR in like full body. So like,
Yeah, hell yeah, that made way more sense. There.
yeah, because I came from a 3D background, so I was just like, but because I'm dipping my toes, you know, into playing, you know, whatever variety games, and I'm like, I could still use my 3D, but it's like, you know, because like a friend of mine brought up a good point. It's like if you're collabing and like everybody else is like 2D, you're like the only 3D person, it looks a bit off. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that is it is because there's no uniform. It's honestly, I'm gonna say this reminds me of like just VHS tapes. Like there's just so many different ways to do models.
Yeah.
There is something to be said about the Live 2D facial tracking software that piggybacks off of the iPhone. It has a level of tracking that is hard to top right now for at least Live 2D. For right now. Here's the thing. Everything changes and there's always a bigger fish, right?
Yeah. Maybe one day
that's how it is. Like, while it may be like, here's the thing. Like, they've done some really cool things. I'll say this. I was trying to figure out how to do something. I don't want to spoil this, but there will be an animated GIF attached to my character pretty soon. As my character will start bringing his bad habit into the bar. I was trying to figure out a way to get an animated GIF to work in that program, and while I was trying to figure that out, they just released the update where it worked.
Oh, well,
I was like, oh, okay, fuck. So I went like, for all I know, I don't even know what's going to happen on a tech level, which is why when people ask me for advice, I'm like, I don't know. The tech might have changed already. Like, at least some of the, like, the fact that Live 2D is switching to Steam is pretty fantastic. I think that's a great fucking move for them.
More people.
They flat out said the main reason is just for live updates. I'm like, you know what? I don't, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
That.
Thank you, guys.
That's great. I mean, Steam is, it would just be like, yo, update Live 2D right now. You'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it just makes it simplified because not everyone wants to really click and drag all the new files into the program. Not everyone has that level of fucking talent with tech, dude. Some people just get tech paralysis. It happens.
So you're coming from personal experience?
Yes, absolutely. I have an amazing team, and I love them.
Nice. Well, for me, I grew up in the technology age, so I know how to do things. Kind of.
I've always been the writer.
Yeah.
I got my start on YouTube like 14 years ago, just co-writing with people and doing voice acting. I didn't really have any discernible tech skills. The only thing I can really bring was like, you know, just whatever you can bring forward with anything. Is just like, I can be kind of funny, but it just kind of worked out that way. Man, I was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to work with people who were patient enough to work with me.
Listen, you always play to your strengths, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've always, everything's always been ensemble for me since day one. Like when I started abridging, I was working with one of my high school friends, and like we immediately started as a collab because I know that, man, I love working with people because I don't feel like when I work with myself or by myself, sometimes you can't really, sometimes you just feel that lack of confidence, or sometimes some people want to work by themselves because they don't like being like told no. I like working with people because, you know, I don't know. For me, I always know that I'm gonna need help on stuff because there's just only so much that people can like learn.
Yeah.
In a set amount of time. And like I had a bunch of people. I had even my mods sit me down and try and just like, dude, just like let people help you. It was like, fine. Because I just didn't, you know, you try and be the jack of all trades, right?
Absolutely.
Not everyone is, though.
You couldn't
like me,
stay
I don't
away,
have,
huh?
I am
Keep
an
coming
artist
back
in my
for
own
more,
right,
I
but
see.
it's different art from many other people. Like, and like when people see artists, like I had like a vision for what I wanted, and I worked with all these other artists, and they all made it possible. You know, and like collaborating with each of them, I knew for a fact it wasn't going to look identical to what I had in my head because I wasn't making it myself. Someone else is. So there'll always be a little bit off from what you originally believe it to be. And as long as you accept that, you can work with most people. You know, Try and get it as close as possible, and apologize if you're being too pushy.
No, I got like, no, I actually understand that. Yo, thanks, Dead Guy, for yeah. Anybody that's watching, I might as well remind everybody of this. If you have any questions for Takahata and myself, or should I say, proper grammar? Come on, college. Just go to that link and then write your question there. We'll take your questions from there. I usually take them from chat, but the problem is that somebody will type something. It's been like 15 minutes and I'll forget. So if they type using a Google form, yeah, you like shaking?
I'm making a drink for somebody. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted. But yeah, that's what was it? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, being like allowing people to help you and stuff like that. Because when I first started my show, I was a one-man like show. Like I controlled the cameras and everything. Well, this is in VR, so it's a little different. Like this is a little bit easier. But
very different atmosphere. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, like basically, imagine trying to be the cameraman and also the talk show host at the same time.
Trust me, I essentially have to be the tech board and the performer at the same time, and I hate it. I hate being the tech guy. But I also know one of the strengths of being my own tech guy is I can time my own tech to me. So if need be, I can just go like, "Hey."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have anything like that. I just have emotions that. I don't know. When I tried to use some instructions, it made the green screen pop up, so I don't know what the fuck happened to that, but whatever. Anyway, I do have some fancy things. Like if like, just trust me, if you were actually in VR, I have a dedicated camera guy and like sound effects, and it's like,
that's cool.
It's like you're actually on like the Jimmy Fallon show or something in VR. Anyways, so next interesting question. How do you deal with trolls? So, like, as a VTuber or as your experience in 14 years of making, you know, scripts and doing everything?
Well, I mean, like, depends what kind of troll.
Okay, let's say someone comes to your chat.
There's a lot of because there's a lot of different kinds of trolls.
True.
There's so many different kinds of trolls.
All right, let's say someone came to your chat like, hey, what is this shit? What is this, man? I don't get it.
Well, someone would try and tell them, and if they were like, oh, okay, then we let them stick around. I'm not gonna kick them out for not knowing what the fuck this weird ass shit is. You know how many people came in on debut night went, what the fuck is this? Because I got on the front page and they had no fucking idea what the fuck I was doing. They weren't trolling. They were just genuinely wondering what the fuck was going on, and they're not. And a lot of people don't have that kind of etiquette when it comes to, you know, social media and shit like that. So, I'd say try not to interpret just people being tactless with being trolls. You know what I mean?
Spending all your
if you try to tell the difference between the two, because I think most people just are tactless sometimes. You know, you just be like, hey, can you mean it this way? Most people are like, yeah, sure, no problem. Most people are fucking chill like that. Some people are like, no, fuck you. It's like, well, you just suck, dude. Out. We just, you know, some people just suck. You know, some people suck.
Damn, Abyssal Dreamer with 1,000 bits.
Damn.
Thick. Yeah, I actually have custom thick. You have better Twitch.tv, right?
Was that?
Do you have? Oh god, he is a boomer. Do you know what better Twitch.tv is? It's okay to say no.
No, it's not.
It's an add-on. It's a third party.
Okay. You know I'm a Twitch ambassador. I don't even know if you should be telling me this shit right now.
Why not? It's no. Like,
I don't know.
No, it's fine. No, it's not like you're breaking anything. No, it's an add-on that adds more emotes.
Oh, okay.
That's what it does, and it's free. Like you don't have to pay for it. So like when people type that emo and that he's spamming all, that's actually emotes, but you just see it as words.
So it's only visible if you have the thing downloaded.
Yeah.
Ah,
you can download right now. It takes literally 5 seconds. I'm not even memeing.
Oh, I have enough things downloaded on my computer.
Damn it, dude. Come on, man. You can't. Dude, I'm trying to level up your Twitch game here.
If my bank couldn't convince me for 5 years to download the app, how do you think your luck is going to be having there, bud?
Man. You can't see these glorious emotes, man.
Oh, I can. I'm watching your stream.
Oh, okay, there you go. You see the chat? You see like all those thighs? Yeah, that's what happens when you type thick in the chat. You see that instead of the word.
Shake that ass, baby. Don't you feel it? Yeah.
Oh, I also have GIFs. Like they actually move.
I've been seeing them.
Yeah. You like that?
I was wondering if that was the effect on your OBS.
No. It's the bitch. You should get it, man. You get some gifts, bro. Maybe you can get some emotes through your head. You know, it's free. You can be like, hey, you don't have to sub. You can just, you know. Yeah. Look at them. Look at that. Come on, man. Can I convince you? 5 seconds. Fuck. All right. Well, if we can't,
I grew up in the Kazaa era.
man, he could have leveled up his Twitch game. All
I
right.
could have leveled up my Twitch game. I'm sorry. I like my level, man.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll be living in the future. Cloud9.
I do look forward to the day where we can actually finally have gifts, though. That will be fun.
I've
Ones that
yeah.
work outside of your stream.
Okay, man. All right. Yeah, I mean, I've always argued that I feel like to make tier 2 and tier 3 subs more worth it, they should be gifts or like an option to be gifts.
Yeah, I agree as well. I believe you should be able to give those. You should be able to do that for free on your own system.
Yeah, he's dono walling himself.
No, I think you should be allowed to dono subs on your own channel.
No. You don't understand the meme. See, you're a boomer, so you don't understand what dono wall means.
Oh.
It means when you're blocking your. You know that like old commercial where the kid's talking to the wall.
Yeah,
That's what a dono wall means.
Any kind of third-party shit though. I wait until like usually there's like an official authentication because until then it's like susceptible to fucking viruses and shit.
Okay, well,
and maybe I'm full of shit.
You're full of shit because this has been around.
Maybe I'm full of shit. The reason why I just like I'm hesitant about it is because it doesn't work outside the channel.
Well, okay. If you have it, it works for anybody that has it enabled. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but who's supersized it? So say you see someone typing out thick, right? And
Yeah.
it's just so what if 5 people have that?
Oh, my emo? Oh, mine only works in my chat.
No. What if 5 people have like a thick version? Like, how does it tether to your version?
How does it tether to
the
my
word
version?
thick?
It's because I have an account.
No. I mean, like, how is it that when they see thick,
Yeah.
see they have to have the program downloaded, right?
Yes.
Okay, they have the program downloaded, right?
Yes.
Okay, to see thick. How if someone else has a program downloaded and they're doing a completely different thing, and those two people who have the program collide with one another, and they both people's typing out the same words, which one supersedes the other?
Well, usually, it's channel based. Like, there's only like 2 major third-party programs that I both use: Frankerface Z and BitterTwitch.tv. And I think how it works is maybe Frankerface has a little bit higher priority. I could be wrong, but most of the time, you can just change the words. So like, I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't really conflict with other ones. I mean, those are the 2 major ones, and like.
Yeah, you're the first person I've ever seen use it. That's why I've never seen this.
Oh,
on anyone
really?
else's
You haven't
streams.
been watching the big
I
boy
haven't.
streamers?
No, I've not. Well, I don't really watch those guys because
okay.
they don't have time to watch them.
All right.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine, dude. You don't have to get it. It's just it's an interesting experience. You get some nice emotes. You get some I don't know. What's the best? Yo, that guy, show him the best emote, not mine. What's the best BitterTwitch.tv? There's some good ones. There's like ones where you like eat popcorn and stuff or whatever. I don't know. Just whatever you want, honestly. Anyway, moving on. While he posts some stuff. Oh, the gun one. Yeah, you can have a gun. Yeah, you can shoot and it actually moves. You have to look at my actual stream to see it, not the chat.
Oh, I have it up. I see it.
Yeah.
Neat.
The Pepe laugh, laughing at the booty. Like, look at that. That's good. That's great.
It's pretty fun, dude. Pretty fun.
Yeah. So my next question is, you know, fuck, marry, kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of doing that, because I think that's a little edgy, we'll do.
It is now.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah. Kiss, hold hands, and delete. Who would that be for you for VTubers?
We would delete Hime.
Okay. Is that the one?
We would hold hands with Iron Mouse.
Okay.
And I would kiss Centrea.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was quick, man. Most of these people struggle like for 10 minutes.
No, I know what I'm about.
Okay. You would delete Hime. Is that the one that that's the one that has the large personalities, right?
Yes.
Yes, and you watched a clip and you're like, no.
No. Oh, yes.
Yes.
I watched the first hour of that debut. It was fucking madness.
Yeah.
Fucking madness.
Yeah. I heard they got slapped on the wrist by Twitch.
Oh well, that's for them to decide. That's for them to deal with.
That's true. That's true. You know, you can't just focus your stream on your personalities, you know? You gotta have content, you know?
That was the part of the content. There's a lot of different content. I thought the intro video that they did was fantastic
Yeah.
for her, though. The whole video with her landing and shit, I thought that was genuinely so well made. That was really cute.
You have things for Dragon Girls?
Things for Dragon Girls. No, I just got things for tough biker chicks.
Uh,
I'm into tomboys, dude.
What?
Bruh.
Look at my picture right there. What do you mean? I actually have a biker outfit. I'm not even memeing.
No, that's a fucking awesome ass outfit.
Yeah. I mean, I could switch to it. Actually, I don't know if I have it loaded up, but I could. It's my first outfit. You know what? I'll do you a solid. I can show you a picture. I'll DM it to you. How about that? Yeah. Hold on. I'm looking on this awkward side here. Where is it? 1 second here.
Where am I looking? Is this in the personal?
Your personal DM. You know, direct message.
Okay.
All right, I'm uploading it now. What you
There
think?
it is. Ooh yeah.
Ooh, you like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
Get.
Hold on. I'll show you the fold. There you go. Look at that. You like that?
Oh my.
Oh my. What I showed him, in case the stream is wondering, it's my first outfit. You guys already seen it like a million times. It's the biker one with the goggles.
Good with the goggles.
Yeah. Absolutely. I got one more. That's just another pose. There you go.
Damn. Well, thank goodness that the underwear can hang on to those hips.
Listen, I had a hip bulge. That's what's holding up my career.
Yeah.
It's true, man. I went from that to interviewing people, dude. What happened, bro?
Bruh, I don't know, but I didn't think I was going to be on the Eric Andre show. I
know.
feel like something bad's about to happen.
No, what, you think I'm gonna come out with a baseball bat and like beat your ass?
Yeah. Da-da-da-da.
Nah, we're chill around here.
Yeah, you got a chill vibe, man. You got a chill vibe.
What inspires you to keep streaming into or make content? Next question.
Yeah, you know, man, like that kind of like, it's just, you know, I read a self-help book. You know, self-help books are interesting because they're just like they're like books full of puzzle pieces. They're like, maybe there's some puzzle pieces in there that might help. There might be like a little bit that might help. You know, not like one book's gonna solve all your fucking problems, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it just talks about tangential like metaphors and shit like that. Just kind of explain comprehensive thought and shit like that. But anyways, the point is, I read The Subtle Art Not Giving a Fuck, and one of the best parts about the book, in my opinion, there are two good parts. My favorite part, why we keep making content, is like no matter what happens in life, it's solving problems. Even if you want to do things for yourself, that's going to create more problems you need to solve. Like I wanted to get a dog, so that imagine the problems that's going to create. You got to walk them, you got to feed them, you got to take care of them, you got to put time into them. Like by doing this, by cooking your own food, you have to choose recipes, you have to stick to them, you have to make them yourself. It's all up to you. All these different things, like you choose these problems. Happiness is not a destination. It's when you find the problems you're solving that make you feel satisfied. And when I'm making content and collabing and just doing random shit with people, I feel satisfied. And that's why I do it.
That's great. I mean, that's good, man. Like,
well, thank you.
As long as you have goals, you're always looking to improve.
I like when I saw VTubing, I'm like, it looked like a fucking challenge, you know, and I'm just like, shit, let's give it a shot.
Here you are.
You know, now here I am. So far, so good. We'll see what happens next.
You ever thought about bringing some of your characters to life, or is that a secret hush hush?
Nah, I mean, none of that. What do you mean by characters?
Well, you doing the voices of, like, let's say hypothetically, you're like, hey, I could do the voice for Nappa, so I could be like a VTuber Nappa.
No, I will not be doing any of those. Like, if people want to shell over character models that they make themselves, by all means, that'd be fun. But I ain't shelling out $2,000 for something I don't legally own. That's a cease and desist takedown.
Nah, well,
Kaiba's They got Kaiba
Yeah. I saw
Kaiba
that.
VTubing now, so it's like, yeah, I don't know if we should be VTubing as copyrighted characters, guys.
Wait, it's not the actual Kaiba, like the.
Oh,
voice?
it is the actual Kaiba.
Oh, okay. It is him. Okay, I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I say that is because when you play VR chat.
Well, that's different.
VR
that's chat's very, very, very different
Yeah.
from like a live 2D VTuber show because the entire focus is on one character, where that's an ensemble, and that's anyone can upload any fucking thing on there, so they can't
Yes.
really police it.
Yeah, it's free game.
Whereas
so.
if someone makes their entire brand a copyrighted character, someone's like, "Yeah, I'm the Goku VTuber," that's not lasting very long.
I had a friend who did that.
Yeah, how long did that last?
I don't know, maybe a year or so or something like that.
What stopped it?
I think when he got enough viewers to apply for partner, and they were just like, "What's this?"
Yeah, what? Then he got too big, and then they finally noticed what he was doing. They're like, "Ha ha, fuck that."
Yeah, that's the one weird thing. You would like, you don't play VR chat, but like there's a lot of people who do voices in VR chat, and they'll play as like I'm Solid Snake of, you know, and that's my
They're
character.
role-playing.
Yeah, they're role playing, but I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fine. But if like you're streaming and you're like, you know, doing that your whole stick, I mean, like, you know, like
No, you're using a third-party proprietary thing for game directly.
yes,
It's not transformative because you're using it as a performative piece. The entire gimmick is that you are that character.
yeah,
Especially if you're acting in character. If you're just talking as a normal person with that character, there is an argument to be made. Like, here's the thing, dude. I did a bridging for a long time. I'll be honest with you. I've had some crash courses in copyright shit. So I know sometimes
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a fight's worth it or not. I'm just going to tell you, it's a bag of worms if you start VTubing as a copyrighted fucking character. It just is.
absolutely.
Because eventually you'll get too big for your own fucking britches. Like, TFS came out at a very interesting time because, like, we got big enough that if we were taken down, it would cause a massive fucking fuss.
Yeah, I guess what
I've
you
been doing
had
this for
was
14 years.
Yeah.
I have been doing this shit for 14 fucking years.
Yeah,
which is
like-
odd to think because I haven't really been, you know? Like, I
Uh-huh.
got successful early on. I just kind of, and I got to be part of a really fucking kick-ass show for over 10 years.
I feel like it's different because this is like back in the day, so it's kind of like under the radar, and then it blew up, and now like you have that like,
It was the Rooster Teeth effect, whereas in Rooster Teeth became, like, Red versus
Yeah.
Blue became so synonymous
yeah,
with the fandom that if it was removed, the fans would feel betrayed by the copyright holder. And the belief, I can't speak any more to that. But I believe at one point Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and DBZ Abridged and some other abridged series actually got to almost that point
yes,
for some people. I mean, we had our shit taken out all the fucking time. It's like there were times where our channel would go down for a day or two. We had one time where it went down for 6 months.
holy shit.
Until we were harassed the entire time. So anytime people pitch that kind of shit, I just tell them, guys, this VTubing thing, you can make your own fucking character and do it.
I know.
Then it's yours. Then it's yours.
That's
Don't leave the official characters to the official fucking companies because they own the fucking copyright. Don't base your
that's
entire
why-
career off something you don't. I had 10 years of my career was based off of other people's copyrights
yeah.
that I was dubbing over as a comedy. And I was very, very proud of that.
You should
But-
tell that to all these VR chat streamers because that's what they do. They'll be like, I'm Goku, I'm Vegeta, I am
See,
Solid Snake.
It's no offense to them, and obviously if they're having fun, that's cool. But once you guys get big enough, it's over.
Yeah, if they're streamers. If they're not streaming,
Here's
whatever.
the thing. There is a certain level you will hit, and where if you are good enough, you will keep getting bigger and bigger, and then you'll be noticed by the copyright holder, and you will be fucking just shot down like they're fucking shooting down a clay pigeon, man.
Yeah, that's why when I developed Anime Girlitis, it's my own character. So
Yeah, now no one you cannot be given any grief for that shit.
Absolutely.
Every time we uploaded anything abridged related, we had low-key anxiety about something happening. 50
Yeah.
episodes, 10 episode miniseries,
Yeah.
over 10 movies. Like, well, no, we didn't do 10 movies. No, we did 10 specials. Some of the specials were movies. But yeah, no, it's if you're doing it for fun, then yeah, by all fucking means. But if you're trying to make your like I'm the Goku streamer, don't. It's just gonna backfire completely. Anyways,
no, I gotcha, man. You've been.
I just don't want anyone wasting their fucking time, dude.
Like
don't waste your fucking time.
I try to tell people this all the time. They're like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know anything." And I'm like, "Okay, dude. See you in a year, bro. See you,
Yeah, man.
you know, the cease and
Damn.
desist
Nah,
letters, bro."
that's the old man shit happening there. Hell, I'm 33.
I'm 25.
Oh man, look at my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lot like you.
Nah, you could be you could go on stage in VR chat and be like, "Listen, all you people, listen. If you want to play that, fine. But if you're making money off of it or doing YouTube or something, don't do it.
You know, like here's the thing, like we on YouTube it's rich, but we were like transforming the episodes, redubbing all the dialogue, representing it with new sound effects. We completely stripped out the audio. So there was an argument that the audio in that show is ours because it is a remixed and it is a fanfic. The footage isn't ours though.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas in the impression, the actor, the person doing the voice, yeah, they could be doing that impression. They don't own that impression. They own that skin though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Lil M. Katsu, you're older than me. It's okay.
It's all right. That means you're just wiser, you know?
No.
Respect
just
elders.
tired.
Oh.
That's just tired.
Okay, man. I was trying to be nice, dude. Come on, dude.
No,
I
don't.
I'm like,
Don't. Remember this moment.
remember this moment. Listen, I'll tell you this, man. You could be 80 years old and be a VTuber, and nobody would even know that you weren't 20.
Yeah, well, they'd hear it.
Hey,
Hear it.
hey.
Stay a while and listen. I am Deckard Cain, leader of the Haradrim. Would you like to check out my cube? If you put things in it, it crushes them. It's fucking wiggity whack.
Diablo 2 was a good game.
Yes. Why are you leaving me outside in the desert? It's fucking hot. Leave me in the bar. Ah.
That's true.
Poor Deckard.
Yeah. R.I.P. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Any funny, interesting moments from your childhood growing up in 1980? The end of it.
Oh God. Interesting moments from my childhood. I'm just like, all of a sudden, It's the Hard Knock Life starts playing in my head with everything that's ever hit me in the head. Dun 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 dun. dun, dun. Every fucking, just like nothing I could think of, man. God, anything interesting? Fuck. Well, I moved a lot.
Okay. When you were a kid, you watched Cartoon Network like Saturday night.
Nope.
It was no.
No. We watched Teletoon.
Oh, that's right. Canadian Teletoons.
Fuck, bud. Fucking watching fucking Teletoon, bud.
Yeah.
Fucking Ned's nude on that.
I don't know. What'd you watch growing up?
Oh my God. You probably don't even remember some of the shit I watched. The shows like Sticking Around, Sonic Underground.
Oh, yeah, Sonic.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
was
Let's
big in my-
go.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out in my teens. That shit was fucking cocaine. That shit overtook my Warhammer addiction, dude.
Oh, big Warhammer
Yeah.
fan.
Man, I know, right? Something beat Warhammer. That came out. Fucking, what else came out? Christ, Ultimate Muscle.
Pokemons?
Again, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball, and the original run of Dragon Ball Z were all my Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh shit.
The original, well, also, sorry, Pokemon was after school. Sorry.
So we might be 8 years apart, but we still watch the same stuff, you know?
Yep.
That's the beauty.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty. Did you watch?
Oh, Metabots. That's also
Yeah.
one I forget.
Reboot. I remember watching Digimon.
Reboot, Digimon, Beast Wars,
Yeah, Beast Wars. Let's go.
Shadow Raiders.
Yeah.
For when you were really feeling fucking cool.
Oh yeah. I watched Gundam.
Gundam Wing, unfortunately, it was overhyped for me. I've already ranted about my dislike of it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I watched.
Yeah.
I remember watching Inuyasha for that was my first like violent.
So everyone,
anime.
baby's first isekai.
Yeah.
A lot of our first isekais. It's okay.
I was like, what? I was like, what's happening? It's so violent. It's people just ripped
Good.
in half, bro.
Pretty fucking good animation. Great ass intro. Memorable voiceover performances. It did well for a fucking reason. Like it's like they kind of did it all really well. And actually, the voice of Moroku passed away due to coronavirus.
Oh no.
One thing that was really amazing is a friend of his who because the actor who passed away, he also was one of the voices of Goku.
Oh.
So one of the other voices of Goku has now reprised that role in the continuation. And the thing is, it's a reverse of what happened last time because Peter Klamas, who passed away, actually replaced the other guy for Goku. So it actually says they've been friends for years, like their whole fucking career they've been friends. So in this moment, there's like there's a book ending to it to a certain degree. And I thought that was really beautiful. Yeah, it's a good story though.
It's a good story. Samurai Jack, Ghost in the Shell, you know, classics. Man, Wait, if you really think about it, VTubers are just modern day anime, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You write your own story. You write your own, you know,
The rules,
crossovers.
your stream, your rules, man.
Yeah, man.
Your stream, your rules, buh.
VRChat is an anime, honestly. You wake up, you're just like, you look down, you're like, whoa. And then you look around, and everyone's just an anime waifu, and you're just like, bruh, this is the dream.
Yeah, fully curating, fully interactive, you know, visual novel, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be one of those characters out there, looks much like yourself.
I mean, VRChat, I mean, it's a social game, so there is a lot of dating, and it feels like a visual novel where it's like,
Everyone's
Sensei.
a persona, dude. Everyone's like everyone's like amped to 11. Everyone's a wrestler.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, honestly.
Everyone's just acting like an over-the-top version of themselves because it feels freeing. It's not to be ashamed of. It's a freedom of shame. That's what makes it so great.
No, I'm just chill all the time, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like hyped up on something, and I'm just like, yeah, what's up, dude? You want to come on my show or something? It's just like I'm just a chill guy. Everybody else is like turned to 11, listen to Smash Mouth or something. I don't know.
Sup?
Yeah. What's the weirdest comment you read from chat or from a DM from a fan?
Excellent. I can now pull open a folder I have been building up for
Ooh.
5 years.
Finally.
Alrighty. Let me find the folder. Where is it?
Keep it on your desktop.
Oh, I do. I'm trying to find it on my... Where is it? Fan... Oh, it's missing. Where have I placed it?
Uh-oh.
One second here. Oh, silly computer. All right, 1 second. I gotta check my whole fucking computer. Where's PC? Okay.
That's fine. Let me test something. Let me make sure I can do this. Oh, I can use emotes. Why can I do it before? Like I take off my glasses. See, like I'm cool now. No glasses.
Odd. I can't find it. I think Goku should have question mark AIDS. Period. Like just comments like that. A lot of good shit like that. A lot of misplaced question marks. A lot of them just be like they have the question mark in the middle and then something really weird at the end.
Takahata should have diabetes?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. That's so random, dude. That's... I don't know. To me, that doesn't seem like the worst, but there probably is a lot worse than that.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be stabbed every day. And I also wouldn't.
Oh, of course, of course.
Also, the idea of that you have to eat certain foods, otherwise you might die. That sucks.
Yeah.
Also, if you type diabetes, you're more prone to having COVID.
Oh, shit.
Because diabetes is an autoimmune disorder.
Shit, man. I could tell you some weird stories I've had.
Can you tell me one? See if I want to hear more.
Okay.
Before I sign up for a whole before I sign up for the whole year, let's see what 1 month is.
Oh yeah. All right. One weird. It was a story. It's not that long, but basically, I do these talk shows, you know. But before I had this outfit, I had like a really sexy mechanic outfit. So imagine like a sex. I'll show you what it looks like. I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You ever play Final Fantasy 15?
Nah, never did.
You know all the characters. Sydney.
Oh yeah, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know about that game.
That's all you ever.
That's
need
literally it. There's nothing else to bother knowing.
True.
Yep.
Let me show the picture.
Because every time I say that, no one argues with me on that point.
All right, I DM'd it to you. So that's the outfit I had. I still have it. Very nice. Anyway, so
I just don't know how you find a belt that wide.
True. So I had that outfit before I had this one, and I just had to deal with the fact that I was very revealing while doing interviews. Anyway, so this guy would DM me on Discord almost every day, and he would write to me like a paragraph saying, "Oh man, I love your content, I love your interviews, I love what you're doing, blah blah blah, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, this is a nice guy. Yeah, thanks." And then on the fourth day. The fourth day, I was expecting. I was like, "Oh man, this guy's gonna write me another nice message, dude." And he would write like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a lot of money. I'm gonna donate. I'm like, yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, if you want to, you know."
Nice of him to say.
Nice
but,
of him to say.
Odd thing to say.
Yes. And then the fourth day, he wrote this like basically this essay and why you know, all these horrible things I wouldn't repeat on stream, but let's just say some very horrible things, very bad stuff. And I'm like so confused. I'm like, why would he write all these nice things and then all these horrible things? And then he exposed himself. Apparently he was watching my stream muted and he didn't know that I had anime girlitis.
He never heard your voice.
No, I never heard my voice. He literally was watching the whole.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, that's kind of sexist. Didn't want to hear what you sounded like.
Yeah, I guess it was typing with one hand. Man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's
yeah.
that's how you. That's when you reverse Uno yourself, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's just one snippet though.
I can only imagine how fucking crazy that read.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was weird.
Yeah, I would think so.
But I mean, I play VRChat, so I kind of expect that every day, honestly.
Well, at least you know you're out, and you know the water is your way.
Yeah. Like I know what I'm getting myself into. So sometimes people come and be like,
you know what
the
to
fuck?
expect.
Yeah, they're just like, what? They're like, you tricked me. You tricked me. And I'm like, what?
No, sir, I did not trick you. That involved to imply that someone tricked someone. That implies that someone had malicious intents. Like, yes, he's tricking just you by making you mute the audio. What the fuck?
Yeah, you just find out within 2 seconds of watching the stream. Man, yeah, it's a nice clip. Anyway, moving on. Okay, sorry. Where do you see the future of VTubers now that you're part of it? Do you have any ideas?
I mean, where you're gonna see a lot of interesting storytelling. I think you're gonna see a lot of very interesting. You kind of see it with Project Miko.
Yep.
You see that to a certain degree with her. Like they're kind of being a bit more experimental with the
You
content.
mean Code Miko?
Code Miko, sorry. Project Miko.
I was like, what?
Project Melody. I'm like, Jesus.
Crossover episode.
So I'm getting my cyberpunk. I'm getting my cyberpunk anime girls confused again.
Yeah.
No, Melody. I'm sorry. It's late too. But what I see is I believe that in similar veins of this being anime, people should see this as a very cool storytelling mechanism. You can make a lot of content, but if you keep yourself to a set of rules, you can actually kind of create a very interactive universe with its own set of rules, and I think that's really fucking neat. Because one of the neat things and why I say this is a lot like wrestling is because you can cultivate your own fucking character. You can take it over to another group, another canon, so to speak, like a wrestling company in that regards. I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of people coming up because I think this year's going to be a lot of people showing in the VTubing scene. A lot of people who are making models, obviously backed up.
Yep.
For some commissions, like they're just backed up beyond belief. Like it's like anything people are trying to get in, but there's just not enough stock to buy, so to speak, right? So what it's going to become, it's hard to say. But if I can give any advice to anybody, if you're interested in doing this, just do you. That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it the way you want to. Otherwise, why are you doing it?
Yeah, man. I mean, you're right about it. Like my stick is the interviews, and I am already gonna develop on other ideas of other talk shows and things, and yeah.
Hey, thank you very much for the follow.
Yeah, I could do like a podcast. Like I don't know. Well, there is like the Lewdcast, but like I could spin my own way. VTuber podcast. Or some video, maybe some games. Maybe it's like some VTuber dating games, elimination. Yeah. Takahata and 12 anime girls, tomboys.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah, that's only a problem to you.
That sounds bad.
Wait, and only one can win. You have to eliminate them one by one.
Isn't that just redo of a healer?
I mean,
I haven't seen it. I read the synopsis. I went, so I don't know who got this past ratings board, but okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a good time for you. Yeah, I got some other good ideas up my sleeve. sometimes watching people suffer can be enjoyment, in a way. Like playing horror games.
Horror games are fine. I gotta finish Alien Isolation.
Ah.
One of the best horror games. Really good.
You ever play Phasmophobia?
Nah, I find that to be really boring.
Really? You're just like ghost, yawn, whatever, dude.
No, it's slow. I don't like how slow I'm walking. It drives me up the fucking wall. I have
That's the
ADHD.
tension
I
builder.
can't deal with that shit. I can't. I'm like, dude, no, I want to. That's why I like Alien Isolation.
You like Outlast? You're just constantly running.
I don't like Outlast. I don't like that I can't fight back.
Ah, you don't like the ones where you don't. Okay. So you like Resident Evil, Silent Hill?
No, I don't really like those games. Silent Hill's too dark and spooky for me. Resident Evils, I think I played 4 and 5.
Yeah.
The classics, unfortunately I didn't have a PlayStation when I was a kid. I know the remakes are really good, but I jump really easily. I'm still a fan of some horror games though. Like I still like playing some. Like it's got to be a really good one. Like I know for a fact because of how the game is and how I just know that like I've seen enough Let's Plays of Outlast that I just know it's not for me. It's just gonna freak me out too much because some people are like, oh, it's not scary.
Out.
Yeah, it is to me.
Dude, I freaked out, man. I had to beat it plus the DLC, dude. It was like running simulator.
I will not play that game because it will just freak me out too much.
Yeah,
I will actually get upset. I'll get angry because I'm getting scared.
Yeah.
Because when you get frightened, that's one of our reactions, right? And I start getting heated because I just don't know, man. I think a game I would love to stream though at some point in the future would be BioShock.
Yeah. That's the perfect between like sort of like horror, spooky, but like you can fight back.
I like that one because it makes you jump, but you're able to fight back.
Yeah. That's fair.
Thank you, Ryoraku.
That's like the the survival horror. So.
Yeah, I'm a bit more of a fan of survival horror. I know the horror where you have no weapons. Like Alien Isolation, you have tools. Like in Alien Isolation, you have tools and a couple deterrents. And since it's weird, since the AI itself is such a unique kind of brand of AI, I think it's a really unique game. And I think the fact that Creative Assembly made it is so baffling to me because they're the guys who made, little Total War games, and those games have infamously rough AI.
Yes.
So I'm like almost like a chromatic rebalancing. So yeah, I gotta take my puppy out here pretty soon, isn't that right, puppy?
Have you played Cyberpunk?
I did. Most heartbreaking game I've ever played.
Amen. That's
broke my heart, man.
You get Cyberpunk.
Like, you know what it did for me, man? I tweeted out. People got fucking mad at me. I'm like, we're the problem, dude. We're as big a part of the fucking problem as the game industry itself, dude. Because we were demanding that come out. We were ravenous for it, and it was obvious it wasn't ready in time.
Yeah.
Wanna know why? They used the Stadia excuse to skip it 2 more weeks. And when that happened, I went, that's not a good sign. They're desperate for any moment here. And the game came out and it was too ambitious, and they needed another year in the oven, and they weren't going to get it. It was straight up. They straight up had to lie to people that it was going to work. They probably intended it to work on the old systems, but they just didn't have time to fucking downgrade the graphics to make a running version. Didn't have time. I firmly believe all this shit.
I like the part where cops, where you get a wanted start and the cop just appears right behind you like some ninja.
That's good shit. It sucks because there's so much amazing talent that went into that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much fucking talent, so many fun ideas.
I had the bug where I was naked every time I looked inside of a mirror. That was pretty good. It's just like examine mirror. I was like, what the fuck? I'm naked.
I had a lot of random explosions. That's what I was dealing with mostly. My problem too was just like I had to keep like a lot of quests just failed and they would like not complete. I'd be like, it's one of those fuckers.
Yeah.
The non-completed questing was what was really getting to me the most, actually.
Yeah,
that was aggravating me. I'm like, fuck, I gotta reset this game every 30 fucking minutes. It fucking blows, man. It's I mean, all it is it's Deus Ex GTA, but it's like, come on.
Yeah, it's
a shame. It's a shame.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. It's just a shame because here's the thing: even like the gold standard for like pro consumer companies, even they fell to the trap. No one's immune to it. But we got a lot of really cool games like Among Us this year,
Yeah.
Phasmophobia. A lot of people love Phasmo. Even though it's not for me, people love it. And I'm glad that one guy created a game that made so many fucking people happy. I love a lot of these individual small studios getting so much recognition for their shit.
Yeah.
You know, because like just pure creativity and the love of and working within their limitations made these games so memorable. Now Among Us is like, fuck, dude, it completely destroyed Fall Guys. Remember how Fall Guys came out and everyone was talking about that? But then Among Us just fucking pushed them out of the way, like tripped them. It was crazy. Because then we saw what the concept was, and we're like, that looks like fun.
Party games are fun.
Hell yeah, man. And this is the era of party games, because we all fucking need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, I think I got to get going here, actually, because my puppy is
Yeah.
dead.
Don't worry about it.
But I want to thank you so much for having me here on your show, Rebel.
Absolutely. Listen, maybe I can stop by your bar sometime. Maybe one day in the whatever future, we'll show you around VR. I'll be like, hey, man, look.
Yeah.
You look at
That
your
would be fun.
hands. You'd be like, whoa.
Whoa, anime hands.
Anime hands. And you look in the mirror and you'd be like, what the? I'm an anime.
What am I? And then
What
I wake up. And then all of a sudden it goes, wake up, wake up. And then it keeps happening when you leave the simulation.
And then it's like, wake up. And then it's like, wake the fuck up, samurai. And then fucking.
Wake up, Sam.
And then Johnny Silverhand wakes up and is like, what the fuck?
Johnny Silverhand. Well, he's got all the babes. He's also a terrorist, but he's also Keanu Reeves. I'm like, when I was told that, no, Keanu didn't write that character for himself. That was an original guy. I'm like, oh, good. I thought that was the worst OC ever. Which I kind of liked.
There's a guy who in GTA 5 RP plays as him. like actually role plays as Johnny Silverhand. Oh, puppy noises.
Yep.
All right, I'll let you go. Just let everyone know.
He's jumping up. He's jumping up.
Takahata,
right now,
everybody, go follow him.
Thank you so much for having.
Follow him. Twitter, YouTube. He does some D&D stuff. Check it out.
Have a wonderful evening. To you
Have a
and
wonderful
yours.
evening. Yeah. I'll see you later, man.
See you later, man.
All right. Hey, that was great. Taco that was great. I love that. What a nice guy. He said he was nervous before the interview, and I thought that was a bit weird because like